Hello, hello. This is Yuri of Moving Sales Professionals and Let's Talk Moving podcast. And with me today, I got Austin Graham, the president and founder of Haulin Assets Moving in Florida, in business since 2015 and moving for over 13 years. How you doing today, Austin?
I'm doing good, Yuri. Thanks for having me.
Great, 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 great to have you. So Austin is well, I don't know if I'd call it unique, but it is fairly unique based on what I run into, in the sense that most owners are growing up being more so on the truck. Specifically, Austin is more so in the office. He's more on the sales side of things, so we're colleagues to a degree, obviously here. So, Austin, how did you get into the moving industry?
I actually got into it from a friend. I reconnected with him on the soccer field. We went to the same middle school. I moved away, came back for college, and we were just sitting on the field one day. He's like, "Austin?" I'm like, "Who?" And he just asked me like, "What are you doing for work?" At that time, honestly, nothing, just playing soccer. So asked me if I wanted to make some money doing moving. I had no idea what the hell that meant. I asked how much. He said 15, and that's the most money I'd ever made. Started with him. I was up in Georgia for soccer, had to move back down for to Florida for school. I like the work. And so after about a year and a half of doing the work with my buddy, came down and started doing my own work in Florida. And this was just moving labor at the time, so no trucks, way different ball game, but liked it. So tried to take it as far as I can, and here we are today, hauling some assets.
I like the name of the company.
Yeah, no, it gets people going. Getting into business, I thought, 21 years old, no experience. Who's going to want to hire that? Especially in my background, soccer and just, having fun. So not a lot to back with that. So we thought, how are we going to do this? We gotta do something to get their attention. So we thought, let's give them a good giggle, start them right, get their attention. And then just from there, the name has really set the tone, which has been a huge motivator because we see the opportunity with it. Like when I was on the trucks, people literally like out like half their whole body like hanging out the window. Like we would think the back door is open and they're yelling at us like, "Hey, we fucking love the name. Yeah." We're like, "Yeah, that's awesome. Let's go."
I
And
say hauling ass and taking names.
yeah, literally, man, it's awesome.
And now for a word from our sponsors. If you're a moving business owner, you may have already heard of Moversville, an email marketing service that helps moving companies increase, repeat, and referral business. But have you heard of Moversville Connect? Moversville Connect is an incredible resource for all things moving. They feature an array of vendors and services that cater specifically to the moving industry. You can find companies that provide moving software, moving sales services, marketing services, moving equipment providers, and much, much more. Visit moversville.com today to learn more.
But from there to sales phone calls, people like right when they get on, they're like, "Haha, I love the name." Like straight off the bat, like no name, like my name, like doesn't is that's not important to you. Mess around with them. It's a good icebreaker. So it's kept us in business with my experience. But we're learning every day and having fun. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
about
th I
learning.
think a lot can be said about having a unique name with so it's like just in general, being unique and being able to separate yourself from your competition, whether it's by having a unique name or being affiliated with a charity or anything else, doing something that nobody else is doing, and a different way to approach it. I think that that makes a very big difference. So I definitely agree with that. So, what are the goals of your company? Do you have specific plans, the things that you're trying to do this year, next year?
Definitely this year, taking it one day at a time. We tried to grow really, I mean, as much as we could last year with the knowledge that that I have. So from all that experience, trying to really just turn it down a little bit and just go with what we know that we need to do and grow at a pace is, I would say, healthy for us at the moment. Me being involved, I mean, we have motion, which is really good. Honestly, like this year, we want to get back on track with everything that we learned from last year. Put that, to the pathway and you just try to grow, get some trucks, get some more leads in here. I'm on the phones heavily. I've been on it heavily, kind of making up some ground that we lost from last year's learning ventures, which is fine. Like it's fun because I mean I love what I do. So I mean, but definitely this year is just getting back on track. Another truck or two might come along the way as well, and just learning, taking names.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. You can never stop learning. I forget who said this, whether this was Socrates or Aristotle, one of them, said that I know that I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And basically the idea of that is that you can never truly say that you know everything. There's no I don't believe there's such person in the world that can truly say that they know everything, that they're good at everything and whatever. There's no such people. And people that say that they are, they're just full of themselves realistically, because there's so much, there's always something new to learn. There's always new ways of doing something.
Does your company need more creative marketing and ad campaigns to improve traffic and organic leads? Well, Moving Sales Professionals has a solution for you. We have partnered with social media marketing agency that has over 300 million views on their ads and videos across social media, and they have generated over $35 million for their clients over the last 10 years alone. Their services include content creation, social media ads, pay-per-click campaigns, website and funnel development, Google Ads, email marketing campaigns, lead generation, and much, much more. For limited time only, they have discounted rates for their services. Sign up for a free consultation call with us via our Calendly link on our website or below this video.
So speaking of that, is there anything revolutionary or any new strategies that you're implementing or planning to implement?
It really leads in sales. And then to back that, our service. So, I mean, everyone can do moving, but I mean, who's going to try to be, when they say the best, I mean, how are they going to do it the best? How hard are they going to try? So, I mean, every day we're just, like I say, like we're trying to implement anything that we're learning in my sales and my speech to our clients, to our movers. We get better every day.
Like any new
Anything new.
strategies, anything that you're thinking that's gonna, maybe push you over the top or whatever the case may be?
Not push us over the top, but I mean, I think over time, um, we'll get to where we need to get. But I mean, currently what we're focusing on is happier employees, trying to take care of them as much as we can, like just with commissions and bonuses. I mean, the guys have always done a good job, but really just trying to focus on them a little bit more. Noticing that it may even benefit, it just keeps everyone happier. A happier employee will kind of,
Well,
just
that's talking about basically the company culture and just making sure that you build something up that people buy in more. When people tend to buy in more, whether it's your company strategy or just the way that you do things, it makes it easier to do the work. And it also, once again,
yeah,
happy employees also do better work. People that are
no, for
happy to
sure.
come to work and it's not a grind. I mean, look, every day is a grind to a degree, right? But if that grind is for a place that you enjoy, and it's almost like, I don't know, like there's companies that do profit sharing to a degree, right? And or they sell shares to their employees and what have you, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, things like that, people are invested in the company and not just from the standpoint of paycheck and day-to-day activity. They're thinking long term, which is a great thing. It's also a great way to grow with a company and to have workers that are more invested and stuff. It becomes
Yeah,
more
for
than
sure.
just a job, right?
No, definitely. Yeah, we want to get into all that. Like I've gone down the pathway of trying to get like those benefits. I went with like Aflac and it was kind of stupid. It was just kind of like a waste of money too. Like nothing was really benefiting the guys with that. But we learned I'd cut that. This is all like part of the learning process too. Is like money right now I'm the CFO, I guess you could say. So I mean, learning all that and then building all that into play at the right time with the right people. I mean, yeah, that's huge. Taking care of the employee, happy
Sure.
employee, happy client, happy
Yeah.
wife, and then I can finally, this all makes sense.
Right. Now let me ask you this: with having some good, some bad experiences, what would you recommend to somebody that's starting out?
Don't take it for granted. Like everything you do, take that extra second. Just starting out, a different level of care. Your job at that point, just starting out, is your job is to make everyone happy, and that should be like your goal at the end of the day. How many people could you make happy from your employees? Not only financially, from giving them a job, but in the interaction that you're dealing with them, to the client that you are able to service starting out, even the truck provider that's giving you that truck. Your overall job now is to be the most liked person around. You have a service, you need people, you want people to be their best for you and around you. So you're gonna start needing a lot more. So get ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. So, Austin, thank you very much for taking your time with me this morning. And like I
Thanks for having
always
me.
say, the world moves on its own, so let the professionals move yours for you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk again soon.